Four Habs players are getting ready to go to the Winter Olympics, each of them playing for a different country. Joining us now is sports analyst Meeker Guerrier. Good to see you, Meeker.
Good to see you too, Maya.
Yes, so Juraj Slafkowski, Nick Suzuki, Alexandre Tessier, and Oliver Kapanen, the players made an appearance on Tout le monde en parle last night, and it's quite an interesting situation with these teammates who are going to be competitors now on the world stage.
Yeah, it was a cute moment because you have those four players that are about to go to the Olympics. To see them together on one of the biggest stage on TV in Quebec, actually. But there's so many things I noticed, Maya, from that, and so many takeaways. A lot of people talked about their personality, how complicated it seemed for them to answer questions that were asked in French. You had the translator, and also they seemed a little shy. It seemed that it wasn't as natural as if other players
that is true.
were there. But you know what I noticed, Maya? The first thing is the color of the clothes they were wearing. And to me, that's just a clear indication of the personality in general of hockey players, and also the fact that hockey is such a conservative sport. You look at when Luguentz was there, and he's a very high-profile athlete. Also, he's the athlete that has who's that has the biggest contract in the pro sport right now in Quebec. And he has something a little bit more colorful, black and white, that has a little bit more personality to it. So to me, it just shows that hockey is a very conservative sport, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
That's such an interesting observation, because I watched the interview last night. I was listening to what they were saying, but I didn't pay attention to the color palette. Now that you pointed out, it's like I can't unsee it. It's so true.
Exactly.
Well, moving from hockey to football now, we know which two teams are going head-to-head in the Super Bowl.
The Seahawks, the Seattle Seahawks, and the New England Patriots is going to be a rematch from that famous Tom Brady Super Bowl where the Seattle Seahawks got an interception, or got intercepted at the end of the game, basically, to give the Patriots yet another Super Bowl. And to see them back with Drake May at quarterback, Mike Vrabel, who can become the first player to win a Super Bowl as a player, but also as a coach for the same franchise, that would be amazing. And we see here the interception by Butler that gave the Super Bowl to the Patriots. And it's just going to be amazing. It'll be in San Francisco in 2 weeks, in Santa Clara to be more precise. But it'll be great to see that great Seahawks defense against the surprising Patriots.
Okay. Turning to a more serious topic now, some professional athletes speaking out after another person was shot and killed by ICE agents in Minnesota over the weekend.
Yeah, a lot of people pointed out that female athletes were a little more eager to talk. They were a little bit more, I would say, passionate about it. Kelly Panic from Plymouth, Minnesota, who plays for Minnesota Frost, talked about what happened in Minnesota during the weekend in Minneapolis, but also male athletes as well. So you have to look at what's going on around the leagues in North America, and the NBA Player Association issued a statement about what happened there and about what's going on. But a lot of people are also criticizing the NHL because there was a game Saturday between the Florida Panthers and the Minnesota Wild. And a lot of people are asking, why wasn't that game postponed or canceled because of the situation? So sports is not apart from society. It's part of society. And that explains why politics and sports, whether you like it or not, are usually mixed up together, and they're very close to one another, because you can't talk about sports without talking about society. You can't talk about society without talking about sports. So I think a lot of things are going to change in the next few days, in the next few weeks. You might hear a lot more athletes and leagues talk about what's going on in Minneapolis.
Yeah, Meeker, you've always said that sports and politics connected. So we'll have to see what happens next. Thank you, Meeker. We appreciate it.
Take care.